Okay, let's return now to the story of that plane crash involving a Brazilian football team that came down near the Colombian city of Medellin. Let's talk now to the sports journalist Miguel Salak, who joins us from the Allianz Park Stadium in Sao Paulo, where the Chapecoense team played on Sunday. Miguel, thanks very much indeed for joining us. I know you're just sorting out the camera there. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. Thank you very much for this presentation. I'm talking here from Allianz Park, the stadium when the Chapecoense most of the players who died yesterday played the last game against Palmeiras when Palmeiras won the championship on Sunday.
I hesitate to ask this question, but can you sum up the sense of shock and the trauma that must have rippled right across the area where you are as a result of this crash?
The feeling around the country was very bad. You can see it was a very tense, very sad day for all of us Brazilians. And all around it was a very sad day. The city of Chapecó, who has 200,000 living people, is shocked, is devastated. The football team is their lives. So the fans and the families are devastated with the news of the crash, who came here for us in Brazil about 3 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. there in London.
Yeah, I'm sure a whole country is in mourning, and this was a club that only managed to reach the top flight, a couple of years ago, and they were on the verge of the biggest game in their history.
Yeah, they traveled to the biggest game in their history. In the short history, the club was founded in 1973. In the last 5 years, they had four promotions until the Premier League, Brazilian Premier League. In the third year of their Premier League in Brazil, they became to the South American Cup and reached the finals against Atlético Nacional, who is the continent champions.
I mean, some people are comparing what's happened to the crash and the deaths of so many Manchester United players at Munich.
It's larger than that. We have 76 dead people. Only 5 survived, 3 players, and they have several injuries, like Alan Ruschel, the defensive lineman, who have a spinal fracture and he's had some risk to become paraplegic. The goalkeeper, Jackson Follman, he lost their leg. And Neto, a defender, he had brain trauma. He's in surgery under now. He's fighting for his life. It's a very tragic situation for a lot of us here in Brazil, especially the fans and the families of Chapecoense players.
Yeah, utterly appalling. Can I just ask you about what the feeling is in Brazil about the opponents for Chapecoense, Atlético Nacional, and their belief that your team should be nominated as champions?
Yeah, they took that fine attitude until the CONMEBOL to like a reward of honor reward to the fans and the city of Chapecó who had that several lost. And all the teams of Brazilian National League, our Premier League here in Brazil, made some suggestions to loan players without any cost to Chapecoense and to avoid the relegation of the club in the next 3 seasons. They will be undertaking. I can remember you that the last round of the Brazilian National Championship was postponed to December 11, and the final of Brazilian Cup, like your FA Cup there, was postponed to the Wednesday 7th of December. It's a shock for all of us here.
Indeed, Miguel, I know it's a difficult time. Thank you very much for taking your time to speak to us and for manoeuvring the camera there from Sao Paulo. Miguel Salak there speaking to us from Brazil. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you.
Thank you. I just need another information that all the countries has a national mourning of 3 days, and the President Michel Temer to assist all the families to take the bodies back from Brazil to a large funeral in Chapecó.
Okay. Many thanks for that, Miguel. Thank you.